Hello everyone, today I'm showing you a Type 92 field telephone. So these telephones were used by the Japanese Army throughout World War II, and the first thing I'll show you guys is the leather case for them. So these cases were made out of pigskin primarily, and here you can see the case itself. If you're wondering about the spike right here, I'll talk about that later. But here's an above view of the case, and when you actually do open it, the first thing you'll see is a canvas bag right here. So these yellow wires that you're seeing, these are actually extension wires for your telephone. So this is the inside of the case if you're wondering. If you're wondering about that hole right there, that's where you would put the crank in if you still kept the case on the phone. But right now I have the phone out of the case. So before I show you the telephone itself, I have a few things that came with the telephone that I want to show you guys. So it's a Type 92 field phone. It's Showa 17, so it was made in 1942, and it's original unissued condition. So moving that, we'll see the factory certificate. This came with the telephone. That's what they would have had in it. And what it actually says is, it says Type 92 telephone. It says it was made by Oki Electric Co. And it also has an Army stamp, which reads Army Ordnance, Main Depot, Tokyo Inspection Section. It's kind of funny. And down here, it's actually the GI bringback slip. So you can see right there, Japanese field telephone. And if you flip this around, you can see it belonged to a museum at one time, the Schilling Museum. Please do not handle. Well, okay, anyways, time for the real telephone. Alright everyone, I know this is what we all came for, the telephone, but before we look inside it, you can see here a little plate with the serial number, and under it is actually the inspection stamp. So you can see it's been inspected. So, just a quick thing. If you guys don't know how to open these, there's two of these little clips on the side, and you just pull it out on both sides, and then you'll be able to open it. So here, I'm pretty sure these are the instructions for how to use the telephone. I could be wrong on that, but I'm not sure. I can't read Japanese. So here, looking at the telephone itself, these telephones were made out of aluminum. So what this is right here is, this is an earpiece, and then this is what you would speak into. So I'm pretty sure with this bar, you would hold it down when you're talking, and then to hear the other people, you would let go of it. So, showing the stuff inside, we can see right here, that's an extra earphone piece. This is the crank. I'll save that for a little bit later. Coming over here, we have the L knob and the E knob. I don't know what the L stands for, but the E stands for earth. So this is what you would have your copper wire attached to. And this is where we bring the spike in. So you would put the spike in the ground, and then you guys saw this knob on the spike. You would actually wrap the wire around the knob of the spike and then put it on the E knob. And then that would be how it works. So here, there's some extra knobs that you could put wires on. This right here is the speaker. And then this is the knob like I was talking about. And I'll show you guys how you would actually use the field telephone. Okay, excuse the desk, it's a little messy, but I got the spike right here. So what you would do is you would take your spike, drive it into the ground, and then you see the little knob right here, that's where you would wrap your copper wire around. And then once it was wrapped around this, then you would wrap it around the E knob right there. And then right here, this is the crank. You see right here, there's a little hole. You're going to want to put your knob right there, and you're going to want to crank it. And when you crank it, it screws the knob in. So it will eventually stop right there. I'm not going to screw it any further because I don't feel like breaking this thing. But once you start screwing the crank, then what will happen is the copper will go through the E knob into the ground spike, and then the electricity will travel to the other field telephone you're talking to. And that's how it would work. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you to my grandpa for letting me show this.